So we are on to the second movie into the Jurassic franchise as we're getting ready for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom this weekend. Here is my quick review for the Lost World Jurassic Park. And yeah, so there what can I say? At the time, I thought this movie was gonna surpass the first movie. I mean, just with the marketing with it looked like it was gonna be a much scarier movie. I mean, and especially with footage with the T-Rex. Every time the T-Rex was made an appearance in these trailers, it just terrified me. I was like, holy fuck. I mean, you see the T-Rex walking around in a dark, rainy night that looks it looks even more terrifying than it did in that first scene in her introduction in the first movie. I just thought, wow, this movie's gonna be fantastic. And it doesn't hold up as well as it did when it came out, but I still enjoyed myself watching the movie. I don't regret liking the movie or going to see it. And so basically the premise is that we follow Ian Malcolm once again, and John Hammond tries to get him to go over to another island that is called Jurassic Park Site B, and get a team together and try to study the dinosaurs while there's another team who wants to basically take them off the island and bring them over into over into America, and just have a park ready and set up for them there or whatever. And yeah, because that is a much better idea. So it's like a very much like the first one, or this is much more of a nature versus nurture type of movie. So yeah, and then like with that first movie, John Hammond basically saw the error of his way. It's like, okay, no, not opening this park, nope, not doing it. So here it's just like, okay, so now we have this new team who wants to basically put us on a silver platter by bringing these dinosaurs off the island and bringing them over here. And so yeah, I mean, and obviously all that goes to shit, just building up to that. And then we get I gotta say, and then we, along with Ian Malcolm, I mean, we get his girlfriend and his daughter is along for the ride as well. So yeah, I mean, that's gonna make the plot more intense. And I have to say, I loved how the dinosaurs looked in the movie, and it seemed like it was a little bit a much darker movie. It's much different. There's no gates holding the dinosaurs this time. You're just like right there in their backyard pretty much, and where anything can go wrong, like anything. And I gotta say, the one who's my favorite parts in the movie is when the T-Rexes are in there, where there's two of them, and it's the mother and father, and there's a baby T-Rex too. And I felt bad for that T-Rex when they trapped him. I'm like, what the hell? When he's roaring like, ah, I'm like, oh man. And I can't really be mad at Sarah and them for trying to help the T-Rex. And when the parents show up, for all they know, they're actually the ones who are hurting the baby, and while the baby's crying for help, like, help me. So yeah, can't really be mad at the T-Rexes for attacking our heroes of the movie, because it's just in their nature. That's them being parents. But damn, that was intense when they were knocking the trailer over on the cliff and pushing them over the cliff. Man, that was an intense scene. Even probably more intense than in the first movie when Alan Grant is trying to save the kids, and then the Jeep is falling, and they're trying to, they're hanging, off, trying not to fall, while the Jeep is being pushed over. And yeah, that is crazy. And then when it finally gets to where they manage to get some of the dinosaurs off that island, including one of the Rexes, yeah, I mean, obviously things go wrong, and the T-Rex is on the loose and walking around the city. And I gotta admit, that's probably another awesome scene that I find very, very satisfying. just for the fact that I am a fan of Godzilla, it kind of reminded me of that. You know, like him walking around and then in the city, and then they're like, "What is this? There's a dinosaur in the street. Like, what is going on?" And then when you see, and then when you see him, you know, trying to, you know, like catch up to a bus, and then they're falling, and then you see people running, and then they're looking. It's like a Godzilla moment, you know, like where everyone's looking and running behind, like, ah, ah, especially when there's a group of Asians doing that. I mean, like, I think that's a little homage to Godzilla, or to the Japanese for creating Godzilla, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like, they're trying to, you know, do a little Godzilla homage, and I really did enjoy that. And but yeah, I mean, the Rex is looking for his child again, like, and then when he finally, I mean, that's all he's trying to do. He's not trying to tear people apart necessarily, even though he will eat you. But he basically wants his kid. And when then when our heroes finally give his kid back, then there you go, problem solved. All of this could have been avoided if you just left them alone on that island. But then we wouldn't have this movie, right? But hey, it wasn't as good as the first movie. Back then I would have said it was, but now I'm like, it's not as good, but it's still a fun ride. So I'd give this I'd give this, just because of the final act was so epic, I might give this 4 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fair chair spins. So yeah, now we're on to the most underwhelming movie in the franchise after this. Oh my gosh, Jurassic Park 3. So yeah, that'll be on my next video. So if you guys enjoyed my review for this movie, make sure you thumb up the video, click subscribe. If you're new to the channel, click that bell icon so you can get notified when I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my review for Jurassic Park 3. I'm not looking forward to that. So I'll see you there, guys. Peace out.